This is the Airpods Pro and this is the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro. Now just like their smartphones, both Samsung and Apple are head to head with this pair of earbuds to see which will reign supreme. Although the Buds Pro came out this year, the Airpods Pro offers very stiff competition. So in this video, I'm going to be comparing them side by side in order for you guys to make a decision, and at the end of the video, I'll be giving my recommendations. So without further ado, let's get this party started. Hey guys, my name is KJOS, and if you're new here, this is where I make tech videos to help people make informed decisions before purchasing a particular tech product. And if you would love to help a small creator out like myself, please subscribe to the channel right down below and hit the like button, as this helps me go a long way on YouTube. Starting off with the price, both the Airpods Pro and the Galaxy Buds Pro are not cheap. They are one of the most expensive pair of earbuds that are out there right now. The Airpods Pro still goes for $250 in the Apple Store, even though it's been out for almost 2 years. And the Galaxy Buds Pro is $200 as it just came out in 2021. The good news though, because the Airpods Pro has been out for 2 years now, you can get deals off Amazon or at your local store. I also dropped an affiliate link in the description below if you choose to get them. Looking at the design and form factor for their respective cases, they are very different. The Airpods Pro has a rectangular form factor and is pretty small compared with the square body of the Galaxy Buds Pro. The Buds Pro is slightly bigger and there is a difference when you put them in your pockets, but it's not really that noticeable, so it's not much of an inconvenience. In terms of how they feel, the Buds Pro has a matte finish that is pretty slippery, while the Airpods Pro is pretty glossy but with better grip, so I'm most likely to drop the Galaxy Buds Pro than the Airpods Pro. Both cases has wireless charging and can be reverse wireless charged if your phone is capable. On the other hand though, the Airpods Pro still uses lightning cable in 2021, I mean it's about time they upgrade, while the Buds Pro has a USB-C, which is pretty convenient because you won't have to carry many cables around you because everything right now is USB-C. For the design though, I prefer the Galaxy Buds Pro because it looks better and it feels better, as well as they have different colors, the silver, the black, and this sweet violet color. Unlike the Airpods Pro, where I'm not really the biggest fan because for one, it comes in white, and white is the most bland color after a couple of years. And also the stems, I don't really like the stems. I feel they just took the design from the AirPods 1 and the AirPods 2 and just put it in the AirPods Pro. I'm pretty sure this is a default design for Apple, and I'm pretty sure in the AirPods 3, the AirPods 4, and going forward, it'll be the same design. The comfort level of both earbuds are pretty good. As of the time of writing the script for this video, I had used the AirPods Pro for 3 hours during workouts and the Buds Pro for another 3 hours while freelancing. Now I have been using the AirPods for about a year now, so I'm pretty used to how it feels. They sit well in your ear and I don't really need to adjust them, and they also don't fall off randomly. I use them to go for runs, I use them to work out with minimal to zero issues when using them. However, they do give you ear fatigue after a couple of hours, and also it's not as comfortable as the AirPods 2 because of those ear tips. Now, if you're on a flight especially, you might need to take breaks between them because they also give you headaches. The Galaxy Buds Pro on the other hand is super comfortable. Because of the way my ears are shaped, they sit right in. Now I can match them with the AirPods Pro, and I feel they're even better because they do not give any form of ear fatigue, or at least I haven't gotten any ear fatigue or headaches as I have been using them. Both earbuds are water resistant, but they're different. The AirPods Pro is IPX4, which just means that you can work out with them and have a few splashes of water or rain on them. Whereas the Buds Pro is IPX7, which means they can take splashes and they can be submerged up to 1 meter in water for 13 minutes. The sound quality of both earbuds are pretty similar, and it really depends on what you're looking for. The Galaxy Buds Pro is better in terms of bass and clarity in its instrumentals, so if you like artists like Kanye West, Timbaland, Pharrell, or even Metro Boomin, you're going to love these earbuds. The AirPods Pro on the other hand is more focused on vocals than its bass, and honestly, if you choose one than the other, you're not really missing out on anything. The active noise cancellation on the other hand is a different story. Even though the Galaxy Buds Pro is an upgrade from the very average Buds Live in terms of its noise cancellation, the active noise cancellation on the Buds Pro aren't exactly the best. With music on, it cancels out most of the sound around you, but you might be able to hear a few things if the music isn't too loud. And when there's no music, active noise cancellation kind of sucks. Now the AirPods Pro active noise cancellation is really up there as one of my favorites, and it edges the Buds Pro in this aspect. Okay, the microphones on both earbuds are pretty good, and I'm going to do an indoor test and an outdoor test to see which one is best, so comment below on which one you actually like. Hey guys, this is what the microphone sounds like on the AirPods Pro. Is it great, is it bad, or is it just okay? Comment below and let me know. Hey guys, this is what the microphone on the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro sounds like. Is it great, is it bad, or is it just okay? Comment below and let me know. As always, this is an indoor setting, so we're going to go outside to see if this is pretty decent outside or it's just pretty meh. Alright, let's get it. Alright, so we're outside. It's pretty quiet. It's more quiet than I thought it would be. It's pretty hot.
but this is the microphone outside. Is there much of a difference? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Comment below and let me know. So on to the next one, which is the Galaxy Buds Pro. So this is what the Galaxy Buds Pro sounds like outside. Again, I really thought it would be more noisier than this, but it's pretty quiet, but I can hear dogs barking. Anyway, this is what it sounds like. Is it great? Is it bad? Is it okay? Comment below and let me know. Or do you prefer the AirPods Pro? Let me know.
Also, I noticed that my AirPods Pro started diminishing in terms of sound and microphone quality in about 6 months to a year after I got them. Now, I thought it was only me that had the problem, but my girlfriend too told me the same thing, that hers too kind of sucked. So I went to my social media, that is my Twitter, and I did a poll, and it looks like I am not the only one. So I have two AirPods Pros in the studio. The one on my left is a year old and the other is less than a month, and I can tell you that the difference in quality is really huge. So if you're thinking about getting the AirPods Pro, just remember that it may start reducing in sound quality and microphone quality in about 6 months to a year. So consider that before you spend $200 to $250 on a pair of new earphones. Both Apple and Samsung have different ways to control their respective earphones. On the Buds Pro and the AirPods Pro, it's more or less the same. It's 1 tap to pause your music, 2 taps to go to the next song, and 3 taps to repeat the song. The AirPods Pro have stems at the bottom that have sensors that you have to click for the controls to work. It's not really my thing, while the Buds Pro is just a tap on them. Just like my Galaxy Buds Pro review, I really don't like touch controls. It's such an inconvenience in my opinion, and I just bring out my phone to change my music or pause my music if I need to do that. On the other hand, if I was supposed to pick the lesser of the two evils, I would go with the Galaxy Buds Pro because it's just one tap of my ear as opposed to reaching for stems on the AirPods Pro. Okay, both earbuds offer different features, and to control those features ties into their ecosystem. So if you have the Galaxy Buds Pro and an iPhone, or the AirPods Pro and a Samsung device, it's pretty limiting. Starting off with the Galaxy Buds Pro, now just like Android, the features are more customizable. My favorite feature by far is voice detect. It's good, and I mean very good in fact. Unlike the same feature on the Sony XM4s, this does not completely stop your music. Instead, it lowers it to a minimum and turns on ambient sound, and when you're done talking, it turns your music way back up. It also listens to if you're actually having a conversation before it lowers your music, so that's good right there. However, I have 2 issues with voice detect. For one, you can't have any form of karaoke with this feature on, and I noticed that it doesn't voice detect back to back, so if you're having a conversation or you finish having a conversation and another person comes in to talk to you again, it does not detect it. You have to give it a couple of seconds between the first voice detect and the next. Within the Galaxy Wearable app, it gives you the option of how high or how low you want your noise cancellation to be. Now we'll talk about noise cancellation later on in this video, but trust me, you always want to keep it on high because it's just the best experience. Ambient sound on the other hand, you want to make sure the sound volume is medium because bruh, any slight sound that you were not expecting feels like a gunshot or a bomb going off. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but to be fair, if you put ambient sound on extra high, it's pretty sensitive to your ear, especially if you keep hearing different sounds around you that is pretty loud. So I advise everybody to always put it on medium. Another feature is called block touches. Now, if you own one of these, I'm pretty sure you have accidentally played or paused your music when you're trying to adjust your earbuds. Well, this feature helps with that. Now, if you turn this on though, you basically have no touch controls on your earbuds whatsoever, and that sort of defeats the point of having touch controls. Now, the AirPods Pro offers a few features on the iPhone, and one of those features is called Fit Test. With different ear shapes and sizes, it's imperative for a person to get maximum satisfaction when using the AirPods Pro. Hence why Apple also added extra ear tips in the box. The Fit Test is to make sure you have a good seal in order to make better audio quality and noise cancellation. It also has ear detection from when you move the AirPods Pro and automatically goes into transparency mode. It also switches easily between Apple devices without connecting them over and over again. Samsung also has this feature, but I found out it's smoother on Apple devices than Samsung devices. And last but not least, we have spatial audio, which gives a surround sound effect when listening to certain types of music. Unfortunately, it's not really common, so everyone won't experience it. Battery life from both devices are pretty similar. They both offer 45 hours of battery life with active noise cancellation on, but with noise cancellation off, the Galaxy Buds Pro leaps ahead with 4 more additional hours of battery life. So if you're getting this with the intention of not using noise cancellation at all, and I don't know why you're going to do that, then the Buds Pro will serve you well. If you have an iPhone, it only makes sense to get the AirPods Pro, and if you have a Samsung device or an Android device, it only makes sense to get the Galaxy Buds Pro. But if you decide to do the opposite, they work pretty well and you have nothing to worry about, and thanks to Bluetooth 5.0 and 5.1 respectively on both devices, they connect seamlessly without any other issues once you put them in your ear. What do you think though? Would you get the AirPods Pro or would you get the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro? Comment below and let me know. And guys, if you like this video, click that like button as this helps this video keep going. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel as this also helps the channel grow as time goes by. Thank you guys for watching. My name is KJOS, and I will catch you in the next one where we talk about